Yesterday we started the new Mishnah, and we discussed the mitzvah of lulav, and the mitzvah of sukkah, the mitzvah of chalil, and the mitzvah of the nisach hamayim. We're going to be focusing this next Gemara for a little while on the mitzvah of lulav, of why we said in the Mishnah that lulav is taken 7 days, and lulav is taken 7 days, and sometimes 6 days. So I want to give a drop of the information. In the time of the Beis Hamikdash.
Are you redoing the Mishnah again or not?
I'm not doing the Mishnah again, no.
Because Yehuda wanted to recall him, but not when
Come on, Yehuda, get in person. Come on, Yehuda.
So Rabbi Sai, I want you to know something. Rashi tells us here that in the time of the Beis Hamikdash, they had 1 day of Yom Tif. They had 1 day of Yom Tif, followed by 6 days of Chol Hamoed. In the time of the Beis Hamikdash, they had 1 day.
You had this.
They had 1 day of. The Beis said the time of the Beis Hamikdash had 1 day Yom Tif followed by 6 days of Chol Hamoed. So you hear that? 1 day Yom Tif, 6 days of Chol Hamoed. So it was a 7-day Yom Tif, and the 8th day was Shmini Atzeres. Okay, so we said in the Mishnah that the lulav will be taken at times for all 7 days.
6th day wasn't
Shabbos was.
Was by Hishana as part of
Sukkot. It's like a zecher, really.
because they did it every. But no, they still have.
So it's like no. Sorry, later on.
But it's still part of Sukkot.
We'll discuss. There was a whole process that happened there. Yes, Arava.
Right.
Exactly.
But you still shake lulav.
So it's like they'll still shake lulav then.
Right.
So if Shabbos, so when do you have lulav for 7 days? If Shabbos, if the first day of Sukkot falls out on Shabbos, then you have lulav for 7 days. If the first day of Sukkot falls out on Shabbos, you'll have lulav for 7 days. If the first day of Sukkot falls out on Thursday, and 2 days later is Shabbos, you wouldn't shake lulav. So if Sukkot falls out, the first day falls out on Shabbos, now you have 7 days straight of lulav. If the third day of Sukkot falls on Shabbos, you'll only have 6 days. You won't shake on that day. The Gemara today is going to discuss why can't you shake on every other day? What's special about why can't you shake every day of Yom Tif? Sukkot is a mitzvah in the Torah, and what could the issue be? What could the issue be with shaking lulav on Sukkot? What's the issue? The Gemara begins. Amai. Why can't I take the lulav on Shabbos? You ready? Amai. The Gemara asks.
Question mark?
Yeah, Amai. Oh no, sorry, not a question mark yet. Amai. Why can't I take? You have it? You ready? Amai. Why can't I take the lulav on Shabbos? It's not done the question yet. Amai. Why can't they take the lulav on Shabbos? Make a dash. Amai. Why can't I take the lulav on Shabbos? Make a dash. Tiltul ba'almahu. It's only muktzah. We're not done the question. Amai. Why can't I take a lulav on Shabbos? Tiltul ba'almahu. It's only muktzah. I make another dash. The litchi Shabbos. Lulav should push away Shabbos. And we'll explain in a second. So the question is read in breaks. Amai. Why can't I take the lulav on Shabbos? Tiltul ba'almahu. It's only muktzah. The whole issue is moving muktzah. Or it's moving muktzah. Dash. V'litchi Shabbos. And let it push away Shabbos.
But we just.
So 1 second. We were asking.
Carrying.
No. We want to know why every day. Only the second. We want to know generally if the third day of Yom Tov falls out on Shabbos, can you take lulav?
No.
So we want to know what could the issue be. Amai, what could the issue be with taking the lulav? Tiltul ba'almahu. It's only moving muktzah v'litchi Shabbos? Question mark. And I wrote a small footnote. A small footnote is helpful. Lulav. Since lulav is d'araisa, meaning it's from the Torah, since lulav is d'araisa, it should push away muktzah, which is d'rabbanan. Since lulav is d'araisa, it should push away muktzah, which is only d'rabbanan. So Now the Gemara answers one of the most famous lines and much discussed lines in Shas. Amar Rabba, Rabba answers, Gezerah, it's a decree. Meaning you're right, it's a rabbinic decree, but it's a decree. Shema yitlenu biyadai. Maybe you'll take the lulav in your hand. V'yelech, and you'll go eitzel baki to an expert. Baki means an expert. Lilmoy, to learn the halacha. Which halacha would you going to learn? Rashi says, the last Rashi says, Nanuoi, how to shake it, or the brachas. The last Rashi on the page says 3 words, Nanuoi.
These are basic stuff.
You're right, but
Because we're all experts these days.
so we're concerned, Shem yitlenu biyad, you'll take in your hands, V'yelech eitzel baki l'lumay, to learn. You'll go to an expert to learn, V'yavirenu, and you'll carry it, Arba Amois, 4 Amois, Bershus Harabim. You'll carry it 4 Amois in the Rishus Harabim. You got add in on the side, which is the Araisa. Carrying 4 Amois outside in the Rishus Harabim is the Araisa. Stand up right over here.
No one else gets something.
Okay, so the Gemara had asked, why can't I take lulav? The Gemara asked, why can't I take lulav on Shabbos? What could the issue possibly be? The Gemara says the issue is going to be that Rabbah says you may come to carry it 4 Amos from Shus Rabbim to go learn, which is then you'll be Ivan or Daraisa. So the Rabbanan came along, and the Rabbanan says, don't carry, don't shake lulav. I don't like to throw in things in the middle, just want to stand up shot, but the Baalei Musar point out that we would stop, it's a fascinating thing, we will stop the whole Klal Yisrael, thousands and thousands of mitzvahs, the arais of doing the mitzvah lulav, which is a huge mitzvah. We spoke about how it takes me. Why one concern that maybe there's one person that may accidentally do an Aveira. They're one. I don't know about, he's going to do an Aveira Daraisa, but unintentionally. It gives you an appreciation that an Aveira is something.
And you learn that if you do an Aveira because you were busy
You're doing a mitzvah, there we go, Gevalik. So you see from here just the severity, so everyone stop taking lulav. Every year just should take lulav now. We'll take away the whole mitzvah 1,000 because of one concern. So we discussed, we just discussed that what's the concern? Why can't you take lulav on Shabbos? Rabbah says you have a concern. You'll take it, you'll go to an expert to learn how to do the halachos, and if you have a random, you'll carry arba ames b'shus harabim. And I run this side, which is the Raisa. So the Rabbanan did not allow you. We put a comma now. The Rabbanan did not allow you to take mitzvah, to take lulav on Shabbos, because you may come to carry it for amos. The Gemara now finishes up. The Hainu Taima to Shayfer. This is also the reason. Hainu Taima. It's the same reason with the Shayfer that we don't blow Shayfer on Shabbos. We don't blow shofar on Shabbos for the same reason. Not because you can't blow, because we're worried you're going to carry it. For Hainu time with the Megillah. And this is the same reason we don't read the Megillah on Shabbos. Period.
What about how come you were childless might come to carry?
Amazing. Amazing.
I don't know the answer.
So, one second.
Aren't the...
One second. Hold on one second. Chaim, we're waiting for Chaim.
Sorry, you are.
Isn't this...
Get a seat on the dais.
The seat didn't change.
Chaim, you get a seat on the dais.
Oh, my back to my seat.
Okay.
Isn't only the first day a Yom Tov Deraisa for Lulav?
Just wait. Everyone's asking good. Wait. Amazing. Clever. Okay. Says the Gemara right now. Says the Gemara. Chaim, we just concluded now. We just concluded that the reason why you cannot take lulav on Shabbos, the reason why we don't take lulav on Shabbos is because you're going to end up carrying on Shabbos, or you end up carrying 4 amos. Says the Gemara now, the second line, Ihachi, if that's a concern, Ihachi, if that's the concern, make a dash. Yom Rishon Nami. The first day should be Osir as well. Ihachi, if that's a concern, dash.
That's where this question comes in again.
Yom Rishon Nami. The first day should also be Osir.
If it falls on Shabbat.
Right, very good. When it falls on Shabbos. We said yes in the Mishnah, when the first day of Yom Tov falls on Shabbos, it will allow you to take the lulav. What do? You bring it before Shabbos. But why aren't we concerned that you're going to carry it in Rosh Hashanah? Why do we allow you? Just told me the reason why you don't shake lulav. If on, let's say the third day of Yom Tov falls out on Shabbos. Third day of Yom Tov falls on Shabbos. The third day Chol Hamoed falls out on Shabbos. Don't take lulav. Why? We're worried that you may go carry it in Rosh Hashanah to an expert to learn. So so you're saying that's a legitimate concern. Ihachi, if so, why do we allow you to take it on the first day? The Mishnah said the first day pushes away Shabbos. Yom Rishon Nami. Why isn't the first day Asr? The more answers. Look at this by side.
That's where you get this question. No snaps.
Oh,
We know
Rishon.
the answer from the Mishnah.
Jumping the gun.
Rishon.
No.
Gewaldig. Look at
Yes.
this. One second. Hold on by side. Rishon.
He didn't really learn it.
Ha takinu le rabbanon. Rishon, the rabbanon enacted the first day. Rishon, the first day. Ha takinu le rabbanon. The rabbanon enacted, or they instituted. Bebeisai, you should take it in your house. The Mishnah yesterday concluded that the first day, after all that fighting, take it in your house. So the Gemara answers, the first day, the Rabbanan instituted they should take it in your house, and we wrote on the
For a
side,
different reason.
once, amazing, just wait, I wrote a small footnote, and you will remember not to carry it. And you will remember it, Rabbi, so you hear that? And you will remember not to carry it. If the Rabbanan, that was a small footnote. The first day,
Is this question a question?
no, it's not a question yet on the question yet. We will ask, 1 second.
So why not make that takana anything?
Just one second, I'm sorry, just wait. I'm going to say, Mamish, once Mamish, one word to the next. Oh,
And I also do that by Rosh Hashanah and by...
amazing,
by-
amazing. Just wait. I'm telling you, everything will be answered. 1 second. Gavaldik. Amazing. Baruch Hashem. So the Gemara asked, the Gemara said that you don't take lulav, you don't the glove because you're going to carry it. The Gemara said, okay, so the first day also, why should you be allowed to take on the first day? The Gemara answers, the first day, we're not worried because the first day, the Rabbanan said, take it in your house.
Why do you do the same thing all the rest of the days?
The first day, the Rabbanan said, take it in your house. The Rabbanan said, take it in your house.
You're on camera.
And 1 second, we asked the question, and we said, take it in your house. And therefore, you'll remember if you're shaking a little in your house. You remember, I should take it outside. The Gemara says, 1 second. Period. So put a period over there. Hatinach. This answer is valid. Hatinach. This answer is valid. Why, this is valid. Achar hatakana. Only after there was a takana to take it in your house. Achar takana, after the takana. Kama. Like Chaim pointed out, and everybody's asking, they made a takana because people were beating each other up. So that was after a while they realized it's not a good idea to do this. But prior to that takana, why were they allowed to take it on Shabbos? Before the minute takana,
What was the rationale?
That's what someone asked yesterday. How long was that?
It went on
1
for a
year?
while.
Oh, it went on for a while.
Yeah, it went on for a while.
It wasn't just the first
No, it
time.
wasn't the first time they said this is like
They're
it's a
not
bad
carrying
idea.
it there. They're doing it in
At least 2 years. The first day they're like, is this the
You're right. But why do we allow you to shake lulav on the first
Yeah.
day in the Beis Hamikdash? Why do we allow you to shake lulav the first day in the Beis Hamikdash? Maybe you can come to carry it. Oh, we said no. Don't you remember the first day you take it in your house? Yeah, but that was later on. Before they said to take it in your house. Why are you allowed to shake lulav in the Beis Hamikdash before that? Lifnei koydem takana. before the takana, before the rule, so to say, or the enactment. Kaidem takana, before the takana. My ikelamemer. How will you explain why it was allowed? My ikelamemer. How will you explain why it was allowed?
Maybe I'll take it out.
That because you're Robin, so no one can let you walk out with it on Shabbat. But if you're Yochid, you might be sold, you might be thinking you shook it now, and I'm going to be right there, you might walk out with it.
You're asking good, but we're worried you're going to carry it from your house always. The concern is always you're going to carry it from your house. So we're always worried. We don't allow you to take lulav. We don't allow you to take lulav because we're worried you're going to carry it. So Rameir, right now we're 5 lines down. We're 5 lines down, and we just said that the reason why, I'll tell you, we said the reason why you're not allowed to take lulav on any day of Yom Tov is because we're afraid you're going to come to carry it in Rosh Hashanah to go learn the halachas. We said, so why the first day you're allowed to? Why the first day you're allowed to carry? Are you allowed to shake lulav? We said yesterday the first day we do the first day. So the Gemara says because the first day, we don't remember that we said you should take it in your house? We ended up yesterday the Mishnah that the first day you take it in your house. Should we take it in your house? We're not worried about it because you're going to remember. So the Gemara now says, Hotinach, this is valid, this answer is valid, Achar Takana, only after they instituted it, that you should take it in your house. Kaidem Takana, before the Takana, Michael Ameimer, how will you explain why it was allowed? Klar? Ella, rather, that's a question mark. And now the Gemara says, Ella, rather, a new explanation, a whole new answer. Ella, rather, look at this. It's a whole new approach. Ella, rather, Rishon, the first day. We want to know why is the first day different. If there's a concern, you're going to carry it, but why is the first day different? Ella, rather, Rishon, the Isay, that you're obligated. Rishon, the first day, the Isay, that you're obligated. Min HaTorah, on a Raisa level. Big Vulin, outside the Beis HaMikdash. The first day, I want to just say something. We said it a few weeks ago. On a Daraisa level, when do you have to take lulav if you're in the Beis HaMikdash?
All 7 days.
All 7 days. If you're not in the Beis HaMikdash, only the first day. Why is that? The pasuk says, "V'lekachtem lechem b'yoyim harishon." You should take for yourself b'yom harishon. Anaf eitz. V'lekachtem lechem b'yom harishon. Look, Rabbi say at the pasuk. You have the first pasuk on the page. Look on the bottom right, the first pasuk. V'lekachtem lechem b'yoyim harishon. Make note that it says the first day. Pre-Eitz Hadar, the Esrei, Kapes Tamarim, is the Lulav, Anav Eitz Abes, the Hadassah, the Arvinachal, the Rabbis. Usamachtem lefnei Hashem alekeichem shevas yomim. You should be rejoiced with them for 7 days. Is it the first day or 7 days? The pasuk says take it the first day and rejoice for 7 days. So you take it the first day or 7 days. So we explained the first day everyone takes it, even outside the Beis HaMikdash. But then it says usmachtem lefnei Hashem. What does lefnei Hashem means in the Beis HaMikdash? That's where the Shekhinah is. So in the Beis HaMikdash, you should be misamech, rejoice with the lulav Shivas Yom 7 days. So outside of the Beis HaMikdash, you take the lulav only the first day. In the Beis HaMikdash, all 7 days. Later on, Rabbi Yechon ben Zakkai said everyone should take all 7 days to remember the Beis HaMikdash. Right? So the Gemara is going to say, the first day of Yom Tiv is such a big day. The mitzvah of lulav is so important. How do you know it's so important? Because you even take it outside of the Beis HaMikdash. The only day of Yom Tiv they take the lulav is the first day. So it's such an important day. You see the mitzvah is so important. So then even let it push Rei Shabbos. We're not going to be worried about Rabbah's concern. It's too important. On the first day, the mitzvah lulav is too important to be worried you're going to carry it. We'll say it's so important. How do you know it's so important? Because it's the only day that mitzvah of lulav applies everywhere. You asking Rabbi Yaakov? So on the first day when the mitzvah is so important, how do you know it's so important? You do because you do it everywhere. So then we'll allow you to take it. We're not going to be
In
concerned.
the base of English, is it deraisa all 7 days?
All 7 days.
Still is deraisa.
Still is
That's
the
why
right.
everyone goes to Yerushalayim.
That's why Rabbi Yashiv
That's why
Zatzal,
what?
even though he
Everyone
lived in
goes to the-
Yerushalayim, Rabbi Yashiv used to
Making a
go.
bracha.
Oh,
Questionable.
there are people that they go up to when they go to the Kais on Yom Tov, they shake lulav again because before the Rabbanan. Now you might have an obligation on the Raisa level to do it, so they shake the lulav again.
The question is, you make a bracha.
Right. But Yasha, that's how I used to go. He used to often when he went every day. I think of Sukkot. Every day of Sukkot.
move back into
I don't know. Maybe he's saying that, you're right, maybe move that back in. And then the lady is, I think they took him every day to also to shake to Yerushalayim to Kaisel to shake a lulav. Anyhow, so the Gemara is going to say, we want to know right now. Rabbi said, let's just keep focused. We want to know right now if there's a concern that you're going to carry a lulav, and that's why you shouldn't shake lulav. Why the first day is okay? Says the Gemara right now. That's what we're going to answer. Ella rather Rishon the first day, the Isay Minat Torah, the obligated Minat Torah, Big Vulin, even out of Yerushalayim, you can write that. Big Vulin, even out of Yerushalayim, it's such a big mitzvah. You do it even out of Yerushalayim. Make a dash. Legazu b'hu Rabbanan. Rabbanan did not make any decree. Nothing wrong. Legazu b'hu Rabbanan. Rabbanan did not make any decree.
And with regards to muktzah?
Regards to the concern for carrying it. We were saying
It's
all
muktzah because you might carry it.
like Gazu b'hu Rabbanan. The Rabbanan did not make any decree.
Isn't the carrying this a deraisa? Isn't that what we're just saying?
No, we know. I'm
Well,
sorry.
we're saying we
we would
Rava's
get around
concern.
that. How do we get around that?
We said Rava's concern is not a real concern.
Right, exactly. Meaning we will take lulav. Obviously, we're not going to really carry it. We'll bring it before Yom Tov. But you can't bring it. Let's say Shabbos was Yom Tov, the 30th of Yom Tov was Shabbos. Would you bring it before that Shabbos? No. We're not allowed to shake lulav on Shabbos. Why not? Because we're worried that you won't bring it before Shabbos, and then you'll carry it on Shabbos. So how can we not worry about that the first day? Maybe the first day you'll forget to bring it up to the base of Mikdash, you'll forget, and you'll carry it outside.
The problem with carrying was to bring
So we're
it in a
answering
bucket.
right now. You're right. There is that the concern exists, but the first day of Yom Tov is too important. The mitzvah is too important. How do you know it's so important, Rabbi Yaakov?
Meaning you still have this deraisa till to.
Of course you can't carry it.
Oh, okay, fine.
But of course you're not
But
going
in
to
the
carry
base
a
of English,
kayim.
every day is still deraisa.
Every day is still the Raisa, but the
So it's
first
still
day is
special.
extra special.
It was even outside.
Even outside of Yerushalayim, even outside of English, you take it. So you're right. You're right. The first day is the Raisa, and the second, third, fourth day is always the Raisa. But the first day is extra special. Because how do you know it's extra special? Because, why is it extra special? Because everybody takes a love on that day. Says the Gemara. Ella rather Rishon the first day, Isay, Minat Torah, that's obligated on Midaraisa, Big Bulin, even out of Yerushalayim.
Outside the Beis Hamikdash.
Outside the Beis Hamikdash, thank you for that. Outside the Beis Hamikdash, Loi Gazu B'hu Rabbanan. Rabbanan did not make any decree. Hanach, the rest of the days of Yom Tov. Hanach, the rest of Yom Tov. Hanach, the rest of Yom Tov. The lesnu min Torah that you're not the lesnu that you are not obligated on a deraisa level. Big vulin outside of the Beis Hamikdash. Hanach, the rest of Yom Tov. The lesnu that you aren't min Torah. It doesn't. You aren't obligated min Torah big vulin out of the Beis Hamikdash. Gazi bu Rabbanan. Rabbanan made a decree. What decree? That you may carry it. Gazu bu Rabbanan. The Rabbanan made a decree that you shouldn't take it because you may carry it. Gazu bu Rabbanan. Let's be very clear. I wrote a footnote on the side. Gazu bu Rabbanan. Rabbanan made a decree on the side. Don't take the lulav because you may carry it in Rishus Harabim. Okay. Just one more line. You know what? Let's stop here. Let's stop here. Let's get, we're going to be clear.